Episode 2, A Curious Student. As Mohandas grew, he remained a quiet and gentle boy, but his heart was full of questions. He wanted to understand the world around him, and every small experience became a lesson that shaped his character. At school, Mohandas was not the smartest boy in the class. He was often shy, sitting quietly in the corner of the room. Sometimes he struggled with subjects like mathematics, but he worked hard and never gave up. What made him special was not his grades, but his determination. One day, during a lesson, his teacher told the students about great heroes of India who had sacrificed everything for truth and justice. Mohandas listened with shining eyes. He imagined himself walking in their footsteps, even though he was just a small boy. But childhood is not only about dreams. Mohandas also made mistakes. When he was about 13 years old, he fell into bad company. A friend once persuaded him to try smoking. At first, Mohandas agreed, thinking it would make him stronger and braver. But soon he realized it was a foolish act. He felt guilty and ashamed. In his diary, he later admitted this mistake and promised himself never to lie to his parents again. This was one of the first times Mohandas truly understood how easy it was to fall into temptation and how important it was to hold on to truth. Another time, Mohandas even stole a little gold from his brother's bracelet. His heart was heavy with guilt. He could not sleep at night. Finally, he wrote a letter to his father, confessing everything and asking for forgiveness. His father read the letter silently. Tears filled his eyes, but he did not punish Mohandas. Instead, he tore the letter and embraced his son. That moment touched Mohandas deeply. He felt the power of truth and forgiveness, and he carried that lesson with him for the rest of his life. At home, Mohandas also learned from his mother's example. She often fasted for religious reasons, and young Mohandas admired her discipline and self-control. From her, he understood that real strength was not about muscles, but about controlling one's desires. Even though he was quiet, Mohandas showed courage in small ways. When children teased him, he did not fight back. Instead, he stayed calm and walked away. Some thought he was weak, but inside, Mohandas believed that anger could never bring real victory. He was still just a boy, but his life was already full of lessons. Lessons about honesty, temptation, forgiveness, courage, and self-control. Step by step, Mohandas was becoming more than an ordinary child. He was shaping himself into someone who believed in truth above everything else. And soon, life would take him on a journey far beyond his small town to places he had never imagined. End of episode 2, to be continued in episode 3, A New World in London.